All right. Hello, everybody. Wow, what an exciting day, right? It's already been so good. I've been already watching for a number of hours, and wow, like y'all are just knocking it out of the park. So let me start at the beginning. Hi, I'm Lil Redhead. I will be your host today for the next 2 hours here on the official LOTRO Twitch stream channel. And we are doing Extra Life. Extra Life over there, Extra Life over there, Raffle over there, or wherever your chat tabs are located. So I stream on Thursdays. I call my stream The Heart of a Hobbit because I am very Hobbit-hearted myself. I love all the fun things that you can do in LOTRO. So I am usually doing all the festivals, but we are in between festivals. So I won't be taking you around festivals today because that would be, I don't even know how I would do that. So hello, everybody in the chat. I love everybody saying hi. That's fantastic. Good to see so many people. Good to see some of our regulars in there and some folks that maybe haven't seen me before, or maybe you haven't seen me in a while. So, because like I said, I normally stream on Thursdays, and that may not be a good day for people to catch streaming happening on LOTRO, but today is Saturday, and it is Extra Life. So, we have the amazing Eldeleth doing giveaways in the chat, and in fact, it looks like there's one going on right now. So you type, yes, this is the Extra Life Festival. That's right. We're calling this Extra Life Festival now. Because I'm the festival, like, I just love the festival. So let's see, Elda, what are we giving away right now? Is this for a title? I see people talking about the titles. So make sure if you donate today, or if you donate to any of the Extra Life streamers here for LOTRO, or any LOTRO streamer, that you send a message to Cordovan over on the forums. Any donation over $10 will get you into the drawings that are being given away after all of this is done, and they include all sorts of good things. Let me see, I just had this up in front of me a moment ago. So LOTRO point codes and community loot list and sleeping gray cat pet codes, which I'm so excited about. The Ultimate Fan Edition of The Fate of Gundabad is also going to be included in the drawing that happens after everything is done. So go to there, the link shows up every so often here in the chat. So you'll want to make sure you go and send a message over to Cordovan on the forums with what goodies you want. The community loot list is pretty awesome. Okay, man, there's so many cool things happening with LOTRO right now. So, yes, Fate of Gundabad comes out on Wednesday. Lots of stuff happening there. Oh, thank you. B4 has put the link directly to my Extra Life drive there. And as you can see, I am trying to raise $250. So this is my first year on the Standing Stone Games team, and I'm very excited because this is also my first year participating in Extra Life. I have never done Extra Life as a streamer before. I've donated, but I've never been on this side asking you for donations. So I want to say thank you to everybody who has donated. You are amazing. And to everybody who's here in the stream and helping support, this amazing endeavor to try and raise funds for children's hospitals in North America. Thank you for being here, and thank you for, helping out with everything. So yes, as Eldeleth says there, if you donate, make sure you send a message to Cord on the forums with the date and the time and the streamer and the amount of what you donated. So that way you get entered into his records, and that way he can keep that going. Good point. Eldeleth mentions another thing that I wanted to bring up is that to keep things fair for everybody, so everybody has a chance to win in these raffles that are happening during the streams today. We are streaming from noon Eastern to midnight Eastern, so 12 hours nonstop. And so to keep things fair, everybody can win one thing per type during today. So you can win like one pet, you can win one LOTRO code, and so on. So and this raffle is for an in-game account-wide title aid to those in need. In fact, let me pull up my LOTRO, and hop off my festival horse there. I am still wearing my festival garb. Oh, for every donation that comes in, I will show you right now. I'm going to do a Hobbit flip in the game. I'm not going to flip outside the game. You wouldn't want to see that. But I will do a Hobbit flip for you right there in the game. So thank you to Anonymous there for your $100 donation. That is amazing. Oh, there's words there. I can't read what the words say. It's teeny tiny. You like the flip? I know, I love it. The Hobbit flip is so good. You know what, that 100, that's worth a second flip. Let's do another one. Yet as such as off the course of deeds that move the wheels of the world. Well, that's very appropriate for today, that everybody coming in together and pitching in together to help out hospitals that are able to help children and children's families regardless of their financial situation. So that is fantastic. There it is. Thank you, Alda. Yet such is oft the course of deeds that move the wheels of the world. Small hands do them because they must, while the eyes of the great are elsewhere. So thank you to all of you with your small hands coming together to do the great deeds to move the wheels of this world. Yes, thank you. Somebody says we're doing a very important job and children deserve our help. It's good to see that people are not indifferent to the fate of children in these difficult times. That is, yes, the children, I don't know, I think that, there's something about how animals always look so cute because, when they're babies, because, if something happens to the parents, then they get taken in by others. I think there's something about that, like nature has a way of making sure the little ones survive, and so this is us taking care of the little ones as well. So, all right. So, yes, this is the Extra Life Festival. There's not a lot of in-game content with this festival, so we got to make our own. Yes, we're going to look up at a silly hobbit dancing on a roof. This is the sort of thing that we get up to. This is our kin neighborhood, and we have a good time. We have all the treat mats scattered around because the Harvest Festival was just happening where you go trick-or-treating, or treats and trickery around the houses, and so we had fun doing that. So yeah, we like to jump on the roofs and play music and do funny, silly little things. So we are on a legendary server. We're going to head off to Angmar, so I'll go ahead and get us that direction while I explain what we're doing. Not West Angmar, the other one, East Angmar. Oh my gosh. So there's West Angmar and East Angmar, and you start in West Angmar from a questing perspective. And I, as a hunter, I'm a hunter, and I love my hunter travel, let me tell you. And I took us to West Angmar the other day with our kinship, with our questing group. And we were like, the other Angmar. I was like, oh yeah, that. Check and see if the others are on, because I think they were going to try to join us. So we have a standing Saturday grouping, and they are going to pop back in because we are going to try and do some things for the legendary server. So you'll recognize this area if you have played LOTRO before, I should say. Let me roll backwards a little bit. If you are new to LOTRO or you've been gone for a while, let me point out a few quick things. We are inside a cave. That is not as useful information as you might think. So let me go outside. All right, so here we are in Angmar, but Angmar is located in Eriador, and the server that we are on has a level cap of 50 right now. So this is the extent of everywhere that we can go right now. The other servers, what are sometimes referred to as the live servers, are all the way up to level cap of 130 right now, probably going to 140 next week. I don't know if they've officially said, but they keep referring to things that go to 140, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be 140 next week when Fate of Gundabad comes out on Wednesday. So yes, we are on Treebeard. So there are 3 legendary servers. Oh, it is official? Okay. So they're officially going up to 140 on the live servers as of next Wednesday when Fate of Gundabad comes out. However, we are on Treebeard, one of the 3 legendary servers, and Anor is one of them, and they are progressing at a slower rate than the live server, so they're up to like 105, 115, somewhere in that range. Then the two new ones that started this summer, like about 4 months ago, are Treebeard and Shadowfax. So as you might guess from the names, Shadowfax is going very fast and Treebeard is going very slow. So we have in our, just as being on the server, we have a special buff that's on us. Right there, yeah. Okay, so we have this, which says story pace. Earned character experience is modified to be in tune with the story. You are earning 40% of experience gains from monster quest kills, crafting, and quest completions. So instead of 100%, we are earning 40%. And so that gives you a lot more time to wander around areas before you end up out leveling, getting too much experience that everything in the area is gray to you. Because that's what happens when your level is so far above something else, like it's like 8 levels or so. So that everything turns gray to you and you no longer are earning experience from that. So we are earning 40%, so even a smaller amount, which I love it. Oh, we have a winner of our latest drawing. It is Milarian. So Milarian, if you are here, if you are present, poke your nose up in the chat and let Eldaleth know that you are there, and she will whisper to you, hey, there you are, congratulations, awesome. So best game you've seen, awesome. And yes, play for the festivals, absolutely, that's my jam. That is my jam. So we are on Treebeard. So our level is 50, our cap is 50. On the legendary servers, the 3 of them, there are quests that you can pick up, and so we are going to go pick up one of these quests. Well, 3 out of the 4 of us are going to pick up this quest. Unfortunately, our 4th is not yet level 50. We unturtled. We're wearing the stone. Oh my gosh, my inventory is so bad. We've been questing all day, so this is not the normal state of my stuff. Don't judge. We usually wear the stone of the tortoise, this little jobby over here. And yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, my inventory is sad, looks horrible right now, I gotta sell some stuff. So this stone of the tortoise is, it disables all your experience gain. So we have ended up doing that, like we'll go a little ways and then we stone, so that way you can not gain any experience, because that's what we were getting to. So, okay, so I'm gonna put that away. And then we unturtled, but we didn't unturtle all together because we messed up. I messed up. I left my turtle off, my stone off, and over leveled, and then it was chaos after that. The Stone of the Tortoise is really great, and it's so funny because even on Treebeard, with our lower experience gain, we're still stoning because it's like it goes so fast. It just goes so fast. They did try to get Gale to 50 before we got here this week. Oh, I hear the giggle. MVP, thank you. That's awesome. That's one of our streamers. You're so funny. And also, MVP is on later on today. You're so nice. Thank you. They're a delight. You should follow them on Twitter and everything. But they also work for Standing Stone, so they get to see everything from behind the scenes. And I was watching you stream one day, and you were talking about how you just basically have your dream job, and I think that is fantastic. I wish more people in life could find their dream job and be in that position. So that is awesome. Hey, so thank you. Oh my gosh, and there's another one, Karista. Thank you so much. Oh, Hobbit flip time. I almost forgot. Hang on. We got a Hobbit flip. Oh, that's not how you type flip. Oh, sure. Face the camera. Okay, there we go. That's not working. There we go. Try it again. More flips. Ta-da! Well, okay, so there's one. And we gotta do another. Oh my gosh. And then there's another. I keep hearing Hobbit giggles. I've got the widget. It does a Hobbit giggle every time there's a donation. Which, of course, I love that. Does anyone have a link to MVP's Twitch? I forget. Oh, MVP, what is your Twitch? Can you link? It's in the chat now? Oh, yeah, at MVP the Brave Darkling. What? No, that's the goal. Oh my gosh, the goal is crushed already. Look at you all. Look at you all. You're insane. I love it. Now, don't let the fact that we have passed my goal stop you from thinking about donating. First of all, I'm going to flip for everyone. Secondly, and that's worth the price of admission alone right there, right? But there are, first of all, we are working on trying to raise for the whole team. And currently we are at $18,938 out of 20,000. Yes, sorry. MVP is not a she. MVP goes by he or they. So, but yes, you can find his Twitter. There we go. Eldoleth has posted it. Thank you, Eldoleth, for getting that. I do not need reminders of coming in here. Sweet. Do I have? Oh, I do have Legendary Angmar. So there's a quest you pick up. I'm very easily distracted, just in case you didn't know that. As squirrel, easily, I'm gone. So there's a quest, Legendary Angmar, and it basically says do X number of quests, 10 out of the 19. There'll be a list of 19. I'm not sure what I might do. Oh, because I'm looking at Legendary Forest. Let me go up to Angmar. Oh, we have so much going on in Angmar. Legendary Angmar. There we go. Legendary Angmar, defeating the shadow. So this is something that is particular only to the legendary servers. You won't see this on the live servers. So you'll pick up the quest from an NPC back there in the area where we were. You know, I can follow you while I talk. And you basically go through, and there's like a whole list. There's this list of 19 things, and it says complete 10 quests and instances, so any mishmash you want, to aid those in Angmar. And completing this quest will unlock Legendary Angmar, defeating the Shadow Advanced. Don't worry about that. So basically, you can do this you can do this until you complete it. The advanced one, you have to get it done within a week. The regular one, you can take as long as you want. So if you are like questing once a week with a group and you're just like knocking out one or two each time, that's okay. You can take your time with that. And then once you're done, you'll go back to the NPC because you're going to get 5 of these legendary coins of Angmar, and there's a vendor person there, and you can grab all sorts of good stuff. Like there's we'll check the vendor afterwards. We'll go check the vendor afterwards. All right. Oh, Krista is still popped up on my screen as the latest donator. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe it just hangs there. I've got a little thing there to try and show me where we're at. So I make sure I don't miss any donations. So, what's the name of that quest? You can't see it through the Extra Life logo. Let me try and pull that back up again. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Let me scooch. I forget I gotta look at both screens sometimes. Legendary Angmar, defeating the shadow. That's the name of the quest you pick up. And I'll show you, but the guy is standing by that lake that you can fall into when you're trying to go see the ranger in the north, inside there. But yeah, when you're trying to go see Goladir, there's that lake that you can fall into because that one part of the thing is really easy to fall in. And then you have to go back and climb up the stairs and start again. So anyway, he's standing kind of near the stairs that you climb out on when you fall in the water. Not, speaking from experience or anything. Totally speaking from experience. All right, so yes, this is us in Angmar. We are in Fornost, which is, I would assume, I'm just letting other people lead me around here, is one of the legendary Angmar things. Like, that'd be even funny if y'all were trolling me and we just come and do this and it doesn't count for legendary Angmar. So here's the quest that we're currently on. Complete Fornost Wraith of Water instance. This quest is for legendary servers because this is legendary Angmar Fornost Wraith of Water. So, yeah, it counts. Yeah, in Gathfornir, thank you. Thank you, Winnie. The place with the people and the sad, not the sad rangers over in Avendin, but the sad rangers up in the north of, things in Angmar. They have a hard life, that's true. Being a ranger's tough. Time for a drink of tea. In my D-encode in the U-mug. Let me point that out to you all. These things are awesome. You should absolutely support their website. They're fantastic. If you are into housing, which I absolutely am, in LOTRO, Oh my gosh, I actually thought about just doing a 2-hour stream on housing with y'all. Um, but I thought, well, we'll save that for my normal stream. Oh, okay, squirrel time. So Scenario kind of teased that Cord teased it, that Scenario may have some news for us regarding new housing before the end of this month, before the end of November. So I'm very excited because Scenario has been dropping little hints here and there about various things, and they've got some ideas, and so I'm you would love to have a housing stream. It'll be coming. The next time we get any new housing, that's all I'm going to talk about for probably a month. And he's laughing over here next to me because he knows that's true. Like when Rohan Housing came about, when they were testing it out on Bull Roarer. So I had not ever been to Bull Roarer. It was not on my radar at all. And I'm like, okay, well, I have to figure this Bull Roarer stuff out because like I have to see the new housing. And so we went and did the whole process, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Actually, it was pretty easy to get onto Bull Roarer and copy a character over. But I was like, ready to go through the process of being flustered and having to get annoyed and all these things, and just so I could go. And everybody else is testing, like, I don't even know what it was, probably like, high-level raids or something. We got a donation. Boom, Hobbit flip time. Hold on. Okay, you guys can keep questing. I gotta flip. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh, ta-da! Tony Lee, thank you. Thank you for your support. That's so awesome. Oh, so if you are welcome, y'all are welcome to keep donating to mine and just knock it out of the park. Like, you're amazing. But there's other streamers who probably have not met their goal yet. So we are absolutely happy to, if you want to shift over and start donating to somebody else, let's do it. I'm totally fine with that. It's not about, like, I'm happy to make these goals, and I thought I'd try and set a high but somewhat realistic goal for this year, being the first year for me. But for me, it's really about making sure that the hospitals are getting the money that they need in order to support the families and be able to take care of the children that need it. So that's the important thing. So I don't care whose name you donate under, mine or others. But I do appreciate the love. I do. Sometimes I go through and look at the metrics on, like, well, how many times have I been mentioned here? How many people are watching there? So you do get caught up in that a little bit. So donating under my name, it doesn't make me feel good. I will admit to that. I will have to own up to that. All right, so we have a new raffle. Okay, so I got so behind. River Hobbit housing. We don't know. You're so bad. Starting rumors of things we don't know. So MVP, you say you were browsing D&Co the other day, and are you obsessed with the idea of collecting tapestries? Yes, you can go through and do the those roaming threats, that high level, like level 90 thing or whatever, where you get those red circles, bands of something, and you can collect those, and then you turn those in, and then you can collect tapestries that way. So yeah, like, oh my gosh, D&Co, their website is fantastic. Okay, so I was trying to look at what the raffle is for. What's the raffle for? Would you like me to choose a random who's missing their goal? Yeah, sure, Elda. Tell me who hasn't gotten their goal yet, and let's do it. Let's see. What else did I miss? I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments today. I apologize. Usually I am so attentive to the comments and gift giver bands. Thank you. Thanks, Captain Obvious. That's usually my job, Captain Obvious. Yeah, but it's so easy for me to get distracted right now. This is a 500 LOTRO point raffle? Are you kidding me? What? I know, I'm not allowed to enter. I won a 500 LOTRO point raffle one time. Oh my gosh, I was like over the moon. Like, it's so good. Oh, do I have to talk to Sarah? Which one? Yeah, oh my gosh, are you gonna do it too? Hang on. We zoom in. It's Sarah and the Oakhearts. The music sensation that's rocking the nation. What kind of music would Sarah and the Oakhearts play? I mean, I kind of got like a doo-wop kind of thing going, you know? Shoop, shoop, yada da 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 da. Traveling music? Well, yeah. But it has to be slow traveling music. Although, that's true. She is zippy and forenost. Okay. Should we watch her? Hey, did I miss a donation? I'm going to just do a flip just in case. I may have missed one. And if I didn't, then y'all get a free flip. Because why not? Yeah. So good. What was I thinking the other day? There's some outfit that I thought would be just hilarious. Oh, the Yule outfit. Okay, let's just keep moving forward or I'll be here all day. So the Yule outfit, one of the Yule outfits that you can get. Oh, and I'm on Treebeard. I haven't got it yet. Because the Treebeard server just opened at the very end of June. So any events that happen before that, we haven't had them on this server yet. So at the Yule Festival, which is coming up in December, there's this outfit you can get, and I always get it for my hobbits because it's the cutest freaking outfit. And it looks like basically a knitted or crocheted, I can't quite tell, but it's definitely like a fiber. As you may notice, I'm a little bit into making of things. So it looks like a fiber crafted little, you know, and it looks very warm and cozy and like like kind of a little dress sort of thing. And then you can get matching mittens and little matching hat. So super cute. And I was like, I'm like 50% tempted to make one for myself, like in real life. And I'm like, that would be so funny. And if I did do something like that, I feel like we'd have to like make little videos of me running around doing Hobbit flips or something, pretend Hobbit flips. You know, make videos or something. I think that would just be hilarious. Oh, speaking of, I'm not in my traveling outfit. I mean, yes, I know we're in combat, but I gotta get my traveling outfit on. Okay, there we go. You know, it's you gotta have priorities here. All right, there we go. Now I'm in my traveling outfit. I'm ready. I'm ready for the cold north. LOTRO cosplay is always a good choice. Oh, wow. Like, if you all did not see this, and MVP, you probably saw it because I bet this went around the office. Cord, I know, saw it, that there was one of the streamers, I think it was El Galdwin, did a Marthiel cosplay. Oh, it was amazing. Like, the pictures of it were amazing. So good. Yeah, I haven't, I used to run conventions and I've attended like gazillions of them, it feels like. There were a couple years in a row where I was volunteering at over a dozen conventions a year. So like, I have some familiarity with costumes and cosplay and convention and such. So yeah, but I don't have any cosplays like in the works right now. I've really been consumed by the fiber arts, crocheting. I've been doing a lot of crocheting. I'm learning knitting, but my knitting isn't good yet. But you got to start somewhere, right? I mean, like that's how it goes. Practice, practice, practice. Unless you're like, what was it, Tom Daly, the Olympic swimmer, the Olympic diver. Like he just picked it up, and within a year, he's like making anything he wants. Like but he's an Olympian, so I suppose that's how that goes. But yeah, for the most of the rest of us, for us mortals, we have to practice a little bit more. This water makes me sad. Yeah, so Affodil is a minstrel, and this water has makes you mute. Like you can't use any of your verbal skills. So it cracks me up. All right, so make sure you enter this raffle, y'all who are watching. I believe it is for 500 LOTRO points still. Are we still on that one? It's so good. Oh, hey, I'm taking damage. I could go into the other stance. Who is attacking me? Who's attacking me? No, that's not me. All right, well, I'll just stand near the Bjorning. Bjornings are good for healing, and near the minstrel. I love running around with this Bjorning and this Mini because, man, they just keep me up pretty. They do a good job. Who is shooting me? What is the dealio? All right, I'm gonna pay attention here for a second. Hang on. Everyone's shooting us. That's true. Well, I was thinking if we focus fire, you know, that helps. All right, I'm gonna run over here because it looks like our Bjorning's got this one. Awesome. All right, I haven't been collecting the skeletons at all. That's good. I'm just saying, like, if you see one, grab it because I'm, you know, distracted. Okay, so yeah, so Scenario has been teasing, and Cord has been teasing that Scenario is going to have some news for us before the end of the year about housing. So we're very excited about that. Before the end of the month about housing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, when the Rohan housing came on, we spent, I don't know, maybe all 3 days that Bull Roar was open over there, just looking at the housing and documenting some stuff. And then we really got hardcore into it and updated a whole bunch of the wiki. I mean, like, yeah, it's neat. So B4, who streams on Tuesdays talking about plugins for the game, also has been great about updating wiki stuff and finds it easy to, you know, put together like a little graphic and stuff. So we've been doing a bunch of good stuff for the housing stuff. We did for Rohan housing, which is great. So every time I'm like trying to figure something out, I just go back to our work. That's really what the wiki is about. It's like, how do I remember how to do something? I'll just look in the wiki. And then if I remember, I update it, get the data, update it, use it as a reference for myself later. I love the wiki. Yes, okay, so for the housing, Druid's Fire is making the point that yes, they have already said it's not going to be housing, the new housing. It won't be men, it won't be Bjornings, and it won't be Lothlorien elves. I think they said, they didn't say anything about dwarves, did they? It could be dwarves. I would be surprised if it's dwarves, though. Could be Mirkwood. Oh, because not Lothlorien elves, but it could be Mirkwood elves. That's a nice little loophole there. Scenario is not in today's lineup. Let's see, Cord will be on later, and MVP will be on later, but I doubt they're gonna drop any hints. I would hope, actually, that they would wait and let Scenario, you know, do that, because Scenario works really hard on the housing stuff, and that is something that's, you know, I think it's close to his heart as well. So yeah, they're not going to discuss any content that's under any sort of NDA as well. So we'll know when it's time for us to know, and I'm totally fine with that. And we have a $50 donation from Simon Pallet. Thank you, Simon. Let me get out of combat here. All right, let me make sure my team doesn't need me in this combat, and I will do a flip for you. Let me get this where you can see it. So Hobbit flip. It's just flip. You know, it's not actually Hobbit flip. Like, everybody can flip. It's just the Hobbits are the best. Yeah. Hobbit flips are the best flips. That's right. Yay! Here, we'll do another one in the tall grasses. Thank you for the donation to Extra Life. That's awesome. So some of you may not know, but I live in the Netherlands. And so Extra Life is raising money for children's hospitals pretty much in North America. So I chose Boston Children's Hospital because that is who SSG tends to support. And because I did not, you know, feel strongly about a different hospital, I am happy to support the same one that that they are supporting. All right, we got another one. Laura Mail, thank you. Let's get you another Hobbit flip out here. Oops, I don't have to type it every time. I know I could just put it on my bar, but I do the extra work for you. So there we go. Yay! Here, we'll get a little cheering here as well. Yay! That's right, Hobbit cheering. Hobbit cheers are the best. Thank you so much, you all. This is amazing. You guys are the best. Y'all are the best. Halflings are the bestlings. Oops, I went through the wrong. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're still running through Fornost here, working on our legendary Angmar quest, because we want to, at some point, have done 10 different things on that list so we can get those tokens so I can buy stuff. Another one, Shadow Crafts. Shadow Crafts. All right, well, thank you. Here, let me do a flip. Now, make sure you all are gonna message cord on the forums. Ta-da! Oh, we're in combat. Okay, that was a ta-da followed by a pretty scary looking weapon reset. Sorry about that. Ta-da! Not what you were expecting. Expect the unexpected. Oh, I'm not in line of sight. That's why I'm not shooting anybody. Let me work on that. These dread mists. They're dreadful. Ha. Let's get rid of them. All right. Oh, thanks for the heals. Yeah, I should stay near the belonging. All right. No flipping during combat. Well, I mean, that's not a hard, fast rule, though. That's like, you know, no second breakfast or something. Like, that sounds like a silly idea, too. I mean, during combat. I mean, no second breakfast at all would be a terrible idea. That'd be a tragedy. All right. We'll get another flip in here. We may be a flip behind. And if not, you get a free flip, because why not? We love the flips. We love the Hobbit flips. Oops, I forgot to push the go button. Yay! Oh, you know what? If I were to lose all my morale, it's okay. I got 2 people in the party who can res me now. We're fine. We're good. In combat, I mean, even. Yes, it's fantastic. Now, I have to say, the high elf hunters can flip and fire. So good, right? Oh, Elda says last call on the raffle. So there we go. Okay, so yeah, high elves have that wonderful like flip and tumble. Gorgeous. I actually have almost all high elf and hobbit characters that I'm playing these days, actually. I do have one stout axe dwarf because I wanted a female dwarf. And she's pretty awesome. She's my scholar. So we're jamming with her. But yeah, pretty much I play a hobbit almost all the time these days. I'm really happy with hobbits these days. Okay, so now somebody brought up a point that they can't afford the Fate of Gundabad right now. So they're going to save up their LOTRO points when the Brawler is unlocked for LOTRO points. That comes out, I believe it was March is what they said, that you'll be able to get the Brawler class for LOTRO points in the LOTRO point store. However, if you do end up donating to this Extra Life campaign, $10 or more, you can get entered into a drawing to win, I think it's the biggest package of Fate of Gundabad. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you jump in on that. So if you do donate even as small as $10, you can at least get into that drawing. And you never know, maybe you'll get lucky. I mean, somebody's going to win it. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we have a winner for this giveaway that Eldo's running here, Rooney Keeper. So Rooney Keeper, if you are here, pop your nose up there in chat and say hello. Let Elda know that you are here. She'll whisper some information to you. All right, there you are. Congratulations. Oh, hey, I'm like not full health. Let me switch my stance to something that gets me some health too, just in case. That's one of the things. I'm pretty comfortable playing a hunter. There's a lot of other things I could play. I definitely want to get better at Runekeeper, and I want to I want to learn more about the different a number of. I've created one of everything, almost on Treebeard, but hunter is where I'm comfortable, right? Like I know the stuff, I understand the stuff, like that, where I'm like, okay, I'll just switch over to my healing stance. Well, healing with quick shot. Just spam some quick shot there and get my health back, or try to. That's how I survive sometimes. Yay! We finished Fornas Megaroth Wrath of Water. Hurrah! Yeah, I love my hunter, and so. So those of you who don't watch my stream every week, you may not know this, but so on Treebeard, I started a high elf hunter because I'm really into high elves these days, and then I also started a hobbit hunter, and people are like, why do you have a second character that's also a hunter? Well, sometimes I want to play a hobbit, and sometimes I want to play a high elf, but I always want to play a hunter. So that way I have both of them, and I can just swap back and forth. Yes, and playing a hunter is easy. I can pew pew while I'm, streaming and following and whatnot. Okay, so we're going to portrait exit, I hear. So we'll do that. Awesome. All right, so congratulations, Rooney Keeper. That's fantastic. But there's a lot of other fun things you could do with other classes. Like, I love Lore Masters with all the pets. There's and I love all the different skins you can get for the different pets. So you can have, like, the raven that has the fiery looking wings, and like there's all sorts of cool stuff you can do. So I really like the Rune Keeper or the Lore Master, and yeah. So oh my gosh, yeah, the port skills though, my favorite. So this is your legendary Angmar guy, right? Isn't this where we get? Oh, don't travel? Nay? Okay, so this person, once you are level 50 on the legendary server, you can come and talk to this guy, and he will give you a legend. He's where I got this legendary Angmar quest that we're working on here. This legendary Angmar defeating the shadow quest that I am working on. That came from this guy right here. So as you complete the things, they just disappear. So you kind of have to count so you know where you are, or pay attention or whatever. But basically, if you know, okay, there's 19, or go to the wiki, there's this many, and then yeah. Oh yeah, the barter person's outside. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. Should I close that and counter travel? No, keep that. We're gonna use it. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go and show you the barter person. Your captain is your main, and Bjorning is probably second. Nice. Yeah, the Bjornings are cool, and I love how they can do like all three things. Like they can heal, they can tank, they can do the DPS. Like I like that they have that, but I just couldn't get it. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. So our legendary Angmar rewards person. She's over here. Greetings. And so this is where you would turn in those coins to get various things. And so like there's a Legend of Angmar cloak you can get. Look at that thing, all spiky. There's a hooded version. There's the hooded cloak of Narmleth's Redemption, because you get the cloak, you get this cloak, but not the hooded version. You can buy it with the legendary tokens, the hooded version. There's the Angmar Rambler frame. Yeah, I think I remember I like that frame. Although I really want the Fate of Gundabad frame. That one's so pretty. The universal title Rambling Rover, so that's a title that you can get. And there's also the title Legend of Angmar. And I can't remember if those are our character or are those account? The titles. Those are character, right? Oh, we have a new raffle going on. Oh, sorry, the universal title writ, of course it would be. Rambling Rover, that'd be everybody. So let's see, Eldilith reset the raffle. And yeah, the Bjorning bees are really cool. Okay, so this raffle is for an in-game account-wide title, Viewer of Events. So we're gonna run this raffle for 10 minutes. I say we. Elda's gonna run this raffle for 10 minutes, and I'm just gonna talk my way through it. Yes, 10 meters was a very long walk, come on. Like, I was in there, and now I'm out here. It's wonderful. Okay, so the Not Forgotten Handkerchief, but my favorite things, here we go. Stone Troll the First, and the Laden Produce Table, and the Boar Fountain. So I know for sure the Stone Troll the First, and I think the other two as well, were available as housing decorations, which is what these are, during the Bounder's Bounty event, which happened before my time. I was not playing LOTRO when that happened, and that was back a number of years ago. Yeah, part of the Bounder's Bounty. And so if you were not in that, if you weren't playing LOTRO then, or you just didn't get those items, then they're not available anymore. And you're like, oh, how sad. But they are available if you go to the legendary servers. And so for legendary Angmar, you can get Stone Troll the First with 10 of these legendary coins of Angmar. Remember, we get 5 of them if we do that whole list. So it'll be at least 2 weeks before I'd be able to get, all of that. So, yeah, so that's really cool. Oh, I hear the Hobbit laughing. So, all right, I see a flip. We have Troy Corwin. Troy, thank you so much. So let me back up, get a little space here, and we'll do a flip. to say thank you. Yes, and Aftil's going to cheer in the background there for us. Yay! Yay! Thank you. You have been immortalized with that event. Wow. So yeah, so the fact that you can get these things is fantastic. That you can get them in the legendary servers. So there's legendary Angmar, there's legendary Mirkwood, and legendary Isengard, I believe it was. So you can get one of those trolls at each one of those barterers. So pretty exciting. Oh, we have a $50 anonymous donation. Fantastic! Yay! Well, you still get a flip even though you are anonymous. All of us get the flip because we all get to benefit. So there we go. Here comes. Woo! Yeah. I love how my Hobbit is very flexible, man. She's like all over it. Okay, so I think we're going to do a thing. Shall we? Yeah, you're all waiting for me in the instance. Encounter travel. Oh my gosh, another one? Okay, let me get in the instance, and then I'll do another flip for you. Because we have a $10 from Ardeen. All right, Aftil's gonna skip back there. Awesome. And I will do a flip. Yay! Thank you. I am so grateful that there are people who are able to open up their hearts and their pocketbooks both. Because I know it's not easy, right? Oh my gosh, right, Winnie, good point. We have less than $800 to go to get to our team goal of $20,000. So that's amazing. Like, it's amazing what a hospital can do with $20,000. It doesn't seem like a lot, and yet it can make such a huge difference. So, and I was gonna say, okay, so let's go ahead and start hitting things. I'm ready whenever you all are. Yes, Ardent, we did the flip there. We did, that was the inside, the right inside the door flip, that was for Ardent. Yes, see, I did keep track there. But, so I know that, like, finances are not easy for a number of people right now. Like, I am fully cognizant of that. And I personally am extremely grateful for the financial situation that we are in, especially knowing how difficult things have been in the last, year and a half, just in general, right? So the way my philosophy is that if you can, you do. If if you're able to help out, you do, because there'll be times when you can't, and those are the times when it's great for other people to step up and do that responsibility. But I mean, for me, we're all in this together, right? Like, we're all on this planet together. So let's help each other out and let's make sure we're all okay. So when you can, okay, you help, and when you can't help, that's okay. You just help support those folks who can and tell them how grateful you are that they can step in. So this is me saying thank you to all of you who step in when you can, and saying to those of you who can't that it's okay. It's all right. You'll have your turn. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it for now. So, all right, we got a Queenie. So we got a donation from Queenie here. So we'll do we got a flip and a cheer for you. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I have my Grim pet out. I should get out my slug pet, shouldn't I? But I've got the Grim pet out because we were in Forchel earlier and we were defeating Grims. So we just thought it was funny that, we all had our Grim pets out. So hang on a moment and I will dig out. My goodness, I'm taking some damage. Let me not tank this guy. Maybe that's a good call. You get your lively slug. Yay! There's your lively slug. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't. Hang on. We'll get out the lively slug here in a minute. Maybe when I'm not in the middle of combat. I need some blue stuff. Somebody's nomming all my power for some reason. These guys are power sappers. These whites are. We are in the Great Barrow. That's another one you can do for Legendary Angmar, which I totally forgot. I'm like, Great Barrow, that's like level 20. You can't do that. But no, it totally counts for this Legendary Angmar stuff. So neat-o. Yeah. So, okay, so the raffle currently is for an in-game account-wide viewer of events title. So, okay, so if you go to your character screen and you go to titles, is right there. So right there, you would click on that, and it's cool. There's actually a search bar. So I have earned this title previously, so I will switch this for you just because I like you all. And I'm going to switch from Servant of Process, which is an amazing title, to Viewer of Events, just for you all. So there you go. You are viewing me, a viewer of events. It's very meta. I have lost track of you guys. There you are. All right, so Slug Pet. I have, mine is still Shift C, which is the default keyboard shortcut to opening up this collections menu. Pull this down a little bit. There we go. And so you've got your pets there, you've got your mounts, your emotes, and your travel locations. So I will pull up the slug. We're going to switch. You cannot do that while moving. Well, let me stop moving. Is my slug out? There we are. Yes, it is. Okay, let me close that. So that's a quick shortcut to getting to your pets. I usually put the ones that I use the most over on my sidebars and just pull them out that way. But there you go. There's my little lively slug. Oh, I haven't renamed him. How funny. He's still Slimy. That's his name. Or her name. I don't actually know. They have not revealed to me which pronouns they prefer. Oh, find the next two and do it quickly. Oh, this is a time thing. Okay, hang on. So these chill lights we have to take out. Oh, we've got ads that we didn't probably take out ahead of time. Whoopsie doodle. That's okay. We'll just, if we don't make it the first time, we do it again. Impressive. Now for 3, don't let up. Just the left runs, basically. The lights. We have to get rid of the lights within a short period of time. And they first starts off with 2 lights, and then it goes to 3 lights, and then it goes to 4 lights. So that's how that works if you haven't done that before. Did we get them all? Did I miss one? Also, that is not one of those boxes. Oh, because we're in an instance, huh? Are we not getting, oh, deadly. So, one of the cool things about this, clear the floor and be prepared to, oh, okay, we gotta clear these 4 again. So one of the cool things about being on this server and Shadowfax is we have this difficulty slider that we are able to play around with. So you pick a difficulty level and then you play that. Now, if you switch to a lower level, so basically when you pick deadly or above, there's 2 different titles that you can earn. They pop up as deeds. And when you reach level 50, there's 2 titles that you get, and when you reach level 130, there's 2 other titles that you get. If you pick a lower difficulty, like I think difficult or something like that, then there's one of those titles that's available to you, not the other one. Now once you, what's that? Hard, maybe hard. Hard and deadly are the 2 thresholds. Now, if you pick anything below deadly ever, you do lose the ability to earn the titles that you would get for playing it deadly. So, on that character. Yeah, right, make a second minstrel. How about second minstrel? What was I gonna say? So we're playing it deadly +0. You can go all the way to deadly +6. We're playing it deadly +0. So there's lots of things that happen on in here that affect us and our engagement with the world. Okay, so the giveaway is now closed, and Elda has drawn, well, Mubot drew, the name Booze562. So if you are here, give Elda a little wave there and let her know that you have won that title, Viewer of Events. Here it is. Boom, Viewer of Events. See, that's what it looked like if you had a first name and a last name and a kin name. But that's really the part you're looking for, is the Viewer of Events over there. Sorry, I'm rabbiting on a little bit there. Okay, the challenge has begun. What's the challenge? Just defeat him. Okay. Use the brazier before defeating all of his allies. Okay. Sure. What does that mean? I know, if MVP's watching, they're probably like, do you not know how this works? Like, we all know how these things work. No, I don't remember how things work. But I do see that Thadur has a thing that probably is keeping me from being able to defeat him. There we go. Now I can shoot him. Let me give you a little damage over time. Do you mock me with this refusal to die? Allow me to collect myself while you meet my friends. But don't collect yourself too much, buddy. I got conversation to have. Do not have time to deal with this. You are making me angry. Okay. Oh, I'm knocked out. Wakey, wakey. Can't do flips when I'm knocked out. Come on. There we go. When his allies spawn, he's protected. Defeat his allies and he's vulnerable again. We have to defeat him before his allies are all disappear or something. Oh, I'm not sure if we did. I ran to it. I did go to it. Ah, yep. Well, I'll put a little thing here. I'll trip him up. I love the fact that the traps, like my trap down here, this that is like a claw trap, that it scales to the size of the enemy. So like you put it down, and like you put it down where a giant is or something, and it's just like, it's like, yes, I had that in my little Hobbit pocket. Yes, I did. Crocheting greetings from Germany. Hello, hello. What did I get? Did I get a thing? Oh, nice stuff. Okay, so yes, so little quick tour since we have a fellow fiber arts person. So this is the blanket I finished a year ago, something like that. I got on a blanket kick. So that's one of the blankets. And then I made this cute little tulips blanket. It's like rows of tulips of different colors. So that was fun. And then there's another blanket on the couch back there. So, oh, sorry, are we supposed to be doing something? I like how our slugs are just like chilling out in the water there. You totally should get a lively slug pet. They are lively, like they're not joking. All right, y'all. I'm gonna portrait exit, and we are currently sitting at $19,288 out of $20,000. So we are just over $700 away from reaching this goal. Now, I'm not saying we're gonna meet it during my stream, but I'm saying we could meet it during my stream. You know, just putting that out there. That, you know, if you wanted to do that, you totally could. Because anybody on the team, it counts. So just say it. Just put it out there. Okay, so let's see, what chat have I missed? You got the slug on Evernight. It's account wide. Was that the one? There was one where there was a code issue where it went to one character and it was supposed to be account wide. And then that got fixed. He gave out different codes to fix that. Oh, okay. Oh. So now we're having a, you're working on a Sophie's Dream blanket, a bunch of big squares. Well, that sounds like fun. Okay, so the next raffle that just opened is for the Bardic Fiddle. I wouldn't have it on this server, or I would show it to you, but I don't have it on this server. I might have it on Laurelin or Evernight, maybe, or Landreval. I have characters in a lot of places. Anyway, go ahead and get your raffle in there, get your name in there if you want to win a Bardic Fiddle. I mean, and who wouldn't? Ooh, so my fellow fiber arts people. So this was a shawl that I finished a little bit ago now, like a week or two ago. What? Oh, in. Sorry, I'm supposed to be going in. So, no, I mean a month ago. Maybe a month ago? Was it that long ago? I'm not sure. Hang on. So, and it's a wool acrylic blend. So it's nice and warm. So sometimes I come down and I'm like wearing a t-shirt, but then my arms get cold. And so then I just kind of drape it over my arms and it's nice and warm that way. So this was fun. This was a project that was like, do this, do that, do the other thing. That was fun. I had a good time with that one. I mean, at times I had good times with it. Am I Ost Ellendale? Okay, come on in. Thank you. It's a bunch of different motifs. It was one of those where they're like, you know, they would reveal one part of it, and then they'd reveal the next part, and then they'd reveal the next part, that kind of thing. So let's see. Red Baron is close to their goal. So if you want to donate and help us get closer to that 20,000 goal, and I will do a Hobbit flip for every donation, you know. So go ahead and go and donate under Red Baron's name. That'll help him get closer. So yeah, it was really cool. So this is crochet actually, but I mean knitting has a lot of awesome stuff going on too, right? So yeah, but this is all different crochet motifs. I'm showing you the backside because then there's like little flowers. Now this was supposed to be different. I picked a different thing. I'm following you, sweetie. And then yeah, and then there was leftover colors, and so this in the middle was all supposed to be pretty much one color, but I used a lot of the leftovers from the other ones because I wanted to kind of tie it all together. So I thought that was fun. Yeah, I didn't know if I'd ever get past making basic scarves or blankets. Blankets were great practice. It just, I don't know, something in the last year or so, it kind of, my skills have increased, and I'm really happy about that. To the point where, okay, so I want sweaters. Like I have some sweaters, but I kind of, you know, like they don't fit this way, or I want them more that way, or you know how it is. You always want something slightly different. So I finally am getting to the point where I can start making things that I can wear. And so this is my very first one. I just finished it this week. So it is a cardigan, and it's big and chunky, super chunky cardigan. And so big, flumpy sleeves and pockets, because, you know, you need a place, you need pockets. So there's my big, chunky cardigan. So my very first wearable. There you go, you got to see it on stream. And some of the first people who got to see it outside of the two of us that live in this house. It is cozy. I wasn't sure about it because the recipe, the pattern calls for, oh, Gail's down. I guess I should pay attention. The pattern calls for a bulky yarn. And so I was being very picky about what I wanted, right? So it's, I didn't want acrylic because I just don't like the way that acrylic doesn't really breathe. And so I didn't want that. I want something that, yeah, that breathes a little bit better. And so I was looking for like a wool or a cotton blend. And I mean, I don't mind having it have a little bit of acrylic in it because I know that's, the blends help hold things together and give it life and give it shape and all that stuff. So sometimes, yeah. But yeah, I didn't want like, you know, 100% acrylic or anything like that. Plus, it's not that easy to find necessarily. We don't have like giant big box stores here like you do in the US. And maybe that's good, I don't know. But we have this cute little yarn store in one of the in our nearby city in Arnhem, which is in kind of the eastern side of the Netherlands where we live. So I just go there. And so one day she had this super chunky yarn. See, I think I took the remainder upstairs, I did. But like just chunky as anything, right? And I was like, all right, we'll give that a try. And it's a wool. Man, working it with it was really scratchy. And I had definite concerns. Oh, should we be dragging them to drag her to the light too? Okay. Oh, she doesn't count, okay. They're not as special as the others, okay. I bleed for Angmar, she says. That's, I guess, a true statement in this case. Oh, I hear the Hobbit giggles. We got another donation. All right, let me get out of combat. Yeah, I'm out of combat. All right, I see we have Sailrida has given a donation of $50. Awesome. Woo. Yeah, let's get a flip here. Yeah. Even in the shadow, it's still an awesome flip. And thanks for Affadel for cheering in the background there. Yeah, so lost of my train of thought. I should be hitting flip. Yeah, you're right. I'll just do it. I was gonna make excuses, but fiber arts. Oh yeah. So our store in Arnhem is nice, and so that's where I got the chunky yarn. And I wasn't sure about it, so I did wash this. And oh my gosh, you know, wool holds so much water, especially chunky wool. Like, wow. It took like 2 days to dry, and I ended up putting a fan on it at the end because it was still taking a long time to dry. Hey, I heard that Hobbit giggle. I think we got another one. Let me see if I turn towards the light. Does it give me a different? Oh, that's true. Okay, we'll put the city behind me. Hang on. There we go. Oh, this is a nice framing for me standing by a slug. There we go. All right, Hobbit flip. I saw another one come in. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Ta-da! Thank you to Henri Ukimi. Thank you for that donation. That is so awesome. Which means, where are we at? I think the total will pop back up here in a minute. I do try to keep the totals right there, so that way you can see where our team is at. I can't, but it's just, it's so wonderful that we were so close, so far along in the goal as a team before the stream even started today, which is fantastic. Like, so good. The LOTRO community is amazing. There we go. We're at 19,388 out of 20,000. That is like so amazing. 650, 675-ish away from the goal. Oh, okay, so I think we're getting some information here. So while we engage with the boss, the guards start up in waves. Yes. So we want to take them down the hall. Which hallway? We're going to this one? Okay, so this is how this battle goes. If you haven't done this before, we're in Oost-Elendil, and you want to open up these big windows. I mean, not just for the view. View's lovely. But notice how I'm down here by myself. It's all good. He will be taking more damage in the light, or I'm dying. Hang on a second. I'm right behind you. Still dying. It's okay, you can res me. Hang on just a second. Yes, we are so gonna bust that 8 on. All right. I don't know where the other two, they must have gotten into a different fight. Okay, we're in the Southwest Hall. If you are listening, come down to the Southwest Hall and bring all your enemies that have stuff. Okay, so notice how he's got shields around him. And then as soon as he comes into the light, the shields dissipate. That's what you want to do. That's what you have to do in order to win this, get your way through this. And unfortunately, I am dying again. Okay, I'm down. Yes, the spirits need moonlight. So you got to get them into the moonlight or the sunlight. You have to get them into the light for those shields to come off, and then you're able to defeat them. So I'll just chill out here. Here we go. Here comes our Bjorning. And I think our other hunter is on her way down. Is on his way down too. Awesome. Yes, a tanking hunter. I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to. Oh, spirits go to the blue light. Oh, hang on. Winnie is suggesting spirits in the blue light and the other folks in the yellow light. There we go. These guys in the yellow light. The guards in the yellow light. The spirits in the blue. Oh, Gale's down now. It's a tough fight. I mean, I'm not gonna lie there. This one, it's nice. It's a good challenge. That's a big boss we're fighting right there. You know, I should put some fire oils on. Or I got light oil on. That should help. Yeah, I'm not interested in the tormented spirit. I'll talk to somebody else. Give me just a moment here, y'all. Got him down. Excellent. All right, we defeated Guloth. I mean, you can take down the tormented spirits down here, though. They're nowhere near as hard as the other one. There's goulash there. Oh my gosh, I haven't had goulash in so long. That sounds good. I'm celiac, and once I figured that out, I stopped feeling so terrible. But I miss a lot of foods that I used to eat. So, you know. Oh, there's Gale in the doorway. Oh, last call on the raffle for... What are we doing now, Elda? I totally forgot again. This is what happens when you get to be a... The title? No, I thought we already did the title. I think it was something else. Well, whatever it is, it's the last... Bardic Fiddle. Yes, that's right. Fiddle of Fiddleskins. The fiddliest fiddle. They're fiddled. Yes. Oh, I'm trying to collect all the instruments too. And it occurred to me that I may have forgotten. I think I remembered to get the fiddle or the instrument at the last festival. I was doing something crazy. I was running all 10 of my characters through the festival on this server, which is very silly. Oh, don't take the wooden... Oh, it's already gone. Wooden chest. Run fast. Oh, because I perished. Okay, I got my leafy feet back on. Oh, my bags are full. Hey, let's not get into combat for a second. Let me see if I can sell off some stuff. Oh my gosh, look at all this crazy stuff. What am I doing? It's because we were questing for so long. So I'm keeping all the task board items because eventually, we're hoping, the task carry-alls will go on sale because they're not even available in the store right now. You can't even buy them, like you're just out of luck. Wait, am I over my time? No? Okay. Right, because we're the hour off. I was confused. All right. Right, we're good. Whew, I didn't want to make sure I'm not cutting into somebody else's time. I would feel sad. I'd feel bad. All right, let me just sell off a couple things real quick. We'll keep those decorated runes for now. How's that ring? Quick analysis says no. And, oh, we're going to keep that because I still don't know how that's going to work, but I'm excited to find out. Yeah, I think those people's things are going to go. That's cute, but no. The flask of warg oil. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. We're doing the quests in Forhel where you find all those different people of those of the Lost Fellowship. So funny. We have another donation. Okay. Drop the elegant tail and do a flip. Your other half just went, oh, my bags are full. That's a sentence we've never heard. Well, okay, I get, my bags do get full because I carry, a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't. Like, yeah, I just have a lot of stuff in my bags that Affadil's way better about it than I am. They'll be down to like 5 things in their bag before we go out questing. I'm like, oh, I have, 43 things in my bags. So I fill up a lot faster, but I'm generally better about, clearing them out at the end of the day and whatnot. Yeah. I'm not the worst streamer on the team when it comes to inventory. No need to clear out bags in this game. That's true. If you just let it sit long enough on the side, like, you just lose. Although you wouldn't want to do that because, then like if there's a quest item you need to pick up, then that would be sad. It'd be sad. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this reward track. So for those of you who haven't heard, there's going to be a reward track that's added to the game where you can earn stuff towards your legendaries, I believe is how that's going to work. I don't know the details yet. I'm very interested to find out how that's going to go, and that's going to be released probably sometime in the next month or two. So that's really cool. So before the end of the year, we should be playing around with that. So that's going to be neat. So now, okay, so as I mentioned before, we're on Treebeard, which is one of the legendary servers, and we're currently capped at level 50. And we have all of Eriador at our disposal, but we're not in Moria yet. So January 5th, I think it was, Cord did announce on his stream that we on Treebeard are getting Moria that first week of January. Early January, first week of January. So yeah, we're gonna want to be like beginning of the year, ready to go. So we're gonna get our legendary items in January, which I'm so excited about this actually because I'll get to experience what it's like to use the new legendaries from the very beginning, rather than like over on Evernight where I'm trying to take my 130 level stuff and modify it or whatever. It's like I don't have to even worry about that with these characters. We're going to start as it's the new way, like the new intentions. I think that's going to be awesome. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to work from the beginning. And then I'm sure I'll have a really good understanding on how to make that work. Okay, so Eldoleth has reset the giveaways. Yeah, I mean, there's so much. I mean, we could have so many hours of conversation about legendaries and how that works and stuff. I'm not gonna probably dig into that too far right now because, for one, I'm not focusing on that because we're gonna get that in January here, and then that's when I think I will really dig into, you know, the hows and the whats and all of that. But oh my gosh, carry-alls, by the way, are fantastic and a wonderful addition to this game. And I just want to say thank you, SSG, for the carry-alls. Carry-alls are amazing, and we love them. Uh-oh. Oh, there was a challenge we were doing. Well, we weren't doing the challenge. I don't think so. You love the die and the instrument carry-alls? Yes, I have an instrument carry-all over on Landerval, which is a great place for it. Oh, hey, spirits aiding Angmar. Cool. That's a deed tracker. That's a plugin that I use. And it pops up and it tells me when I finish a deed. Okay, we're going to close this out, though, because I don't need to read this right now. All right, Valhest, Man of Mordor. Ooh, he's a defeat the big bads Denmark guy, too. That's awesome. I am using the Spiffy plugin, tracker plugin. My gosh, I really like plugins. I know some people are strict vanilla, and some people like me are like all crazy, and some people are kind of in the middle. I really love using the plugins. I find them very useful. You'll notice I've got like Titanvar rolling up at the top there. I've got the deed tracker here. Y'all, if you want to talk about plugins, that's a whole nother stream I can do. But if you want to talk plugins, really come back on Tuesday, this same time of day, and he streams every Tuesday, and just talks about plugins and goes through how to do plugins and he does a lot of the programming stuff. So it's a little bit of but but if you ask a question, he'll like explain it in, you know, us regular player terms too. Did I miss a thing? I'm gonna do a flip just in case I missed one. So we'll do a flip here in the Ostalendil. You don't get that very often. Yay! Okay, it looks like portrait exit time. So I will portrait exit. Here we go. Okay, so what's the new raffle? I know she keeps tagging me and then I run away. Raffles for 100 LOTRO points for 5 minutes. Oh, it's a 5-minute raffle, so you all get on this fast. So 100 LOTRO points. Who can't use 100 LOTRO points? That's one of Winnie was saying this earlier. That's with the words too fast in my head for my brain and my lap mouth. There is the get ready thing, get ready for Gundabad, where if you go into the LOTRO points store, the LOTRO store, and you type in, here, y'all just put I can just do it real quick. That. So type in LOTRO Quest 2021. You've got till the end of the month to do this, but I wouldn't wait because the end of the month will come and go, and then you'll be like, oh no, I didn't do it. So just do it right now. If you're in game, just go and do it right now. Just like type in Raffle, get in on there, and then come do this. So you type in LOTRO Quest 2021. You put it right there, or you just copy and paste it, and then you don't mistype it. And you hit apply, and it's going to give you like a gazillion ton of things, expansion quests, and I've forgotten. There's a link there. Just go to that link. It tells you all the things that you're going to get. Now, there's also some expansion things that are not included, but you can get them right now in the LOTRO Point store for 99 LOTRO points. So there you go. If you win the raffle, that is one of those expansions. You just go and buy it right now. Skybird UK. What? I'm like, what? I didn't see that come through. Yeah, I see Skybird is hacking the giveaway. Oh, and a reminder that you only get to win today over this whole thing, this whole stream that we're doing, this 12-hour stream that we're doing. You can only win one of each type of thing. So if you win LOTRO points code, you're only going to get one of those. You know, you can win 1.1 pet, you know, all those sorts of things. So just keep that in mind that, you know, if you win, you got to then step back and let somebody else have a chance to win. So. But right now, go ahead and jump in there for 100 LOTRO points. Awesome. Oh, who is after me? Did we figure that out? Okay. Take us to West Angmar. West Angmar? Okay. The other Angmar. The good one. I'm not sure how you could define which is the good Angmar. Because the other one has the guy with the Inn League and the Ale Association. So that makes it a good Angmar, because then you can get stuff. Yes, and Elda is tracking who is winning today. So don't think you're going to be sneaky and get in there and win extra stuff. You're not, because Elda's tracking it. Because she's amazing. That's right. She is the queen of spreadsheets. Are we talking to these people? Maybe, I hear. Hey, I've got an encounter travel. Should I get rid of that one? Okay. Goodbye, Ostalindo. You were fun. You were awesome. I know, right? The new expansion, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I know people were like, what's the new tier going to be called for crafting? And I said, you know, good to good. Oh, are we going in? Okay, so, the middle one. The battle before the Ramos Deluan. Okay. All right, so let's go check this out. He says, we must remain vigilant. Angmar has suffered many losses now due to your heroism and our alliance with the Trev Galorg, and Mordrith yet seeks his revenge. We have received word that the false king is sending reinforcements across Ramas Duluan to renew his assaults upon Ahuar. We have established a blockade at the Ramas Duluan, but that line of stones has become impassable once more. Mordrith has sent forth sorceresses to supplicate the spirits of the Watching Stones to strengthen their wills. Oh, I think I remember this one. The sorceresses must be defeated if we are to move against the reinforcements from Carndum and Urgarth before they can reach Aguar. So go, gather your allies, and speak with me when you are ready to depart. Okay, I am ready. Take me now into the travel instance. Thank you. Oh, cool, we have a winner already. Malarin. Malarin, you are the winner of the 100 LOTRO points. That's awesome. Why are you porting to get out of the door? Because I'm a hunter and I can. Because it's faster. All right, so we must hurry. The Angmarum reinforcements are trying to cross the Ramas Dalaran, and we are rallying near the various stones. Unfortunately, we dare not cross the line of stones, as there are foul sorcerers supplicating the stones, making them more deadly than we have ever seen. However, it is not all dark. The sorceresses cannot maintain their state for very long, and their resolve will falter. At those moments, you must strike and defeat them. Do not forget, though, if we are to maintain our blockade, our bulwarks must stand, so you must aid in their defense as well. Okay, so basically, yeah, I might as well mount up. Oh wait, that's not my quest. Hang on, I gotta get in my other mount. I try to have my mounts and my outfits match, so this is my, you know, we are out in the world of dangerous places. This is my dangerous outfit. Okay, so they're near the Sorceress of Cowardice, and thankfully, I'm so glad they put this on the map to show us where we are going. So we've got that, you know, no, you can't go through it line, but you just suffer damage while you're on this side. So I'm gonna come back. Oh, I hear the Hobbit giggle. Hang on just a moment. So I'm gonna park myself over here. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna try to attack this, and then once we repel that, we're gonna go up and take care of that sorceress up there. So that's how this goes. I am not where the attack is happening. Dun, dun, dun. Hang on. Well, actually, I should probably stop here. And I'll do a Hobbit flip because Courtney Klaus has a donation for the kids. Yay! Here we go, Hobbit flip. Ta-da! Thank you so much. Thank you for donating during this Extra Life stream. Really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Standing Stone Games appreciates it. Children's Hospitals definitely appreciate it. They probably appreciate it the most of all. So those of you who are donating, remember that you can message Cord on the forums, take a look at that community loot list, and let him know what you want off of that list as a reward for your donation. So Standing Stone is graciously giving away cool things, titles and whatnot, that you can get then for donating. So it's just an additional, thank you for, so it's not just warming your heart, but also warming your LOTRO experience. The metaphor didn't quite come together there, just pretend that it did. All right, where's my peeps at? All right, I'm following you. So remember, Eldoleth is tracking, so you can win one of each kind of category today, but then no more. So congratulations. Yeah, get in early, right? Come to us early, streamers. That's how you get the most opportunities. Because as the day win early, win often. As the day goes on, that the people are going to start piling up here, especially as the U.S. wakes up and stuff. Can we not defeat her yet? There it is. Now she's vulnerable to attack. Boom. She wore herself out. So now we can attack her. All right. Giveaway. Pionalong was drawn from the giveaway. It says they are not currently following the channel. I think, Elda, you're doing the not have to be following today. Is that the case? Usually we do ask that people are following the channel if you win, but I think today is an exception because of the Extra Life stuff. Oh, we have another person. It cut off. Your name is so long, but your forum name. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just pop myself over here, and I will do a Hobbit flip for you. And it is for you. So here we go. Let me turn myself around. Turn the beat around. Turn the Hobbit around. Here we go. Ta-da! Thank you very much. Thank you for your donation. Mr. Robinson, good evening. It is evening. It's 2029 here, 2030. So that's 8:30 in the evening, because we are in the Netherlands. That's why it's so dark here. So, oh yeah, we were talking about crafting and stuff. Oh, yeah, I probably should help. But okay, so I started on this shawl before I did the fancy shawl, and I'll tell you what, I learned a lot in doing this one. Like, there were videos that for each part, and the videos were like an hour long, but so it was a lot of investment in time. But I learned a lot, and I feel like I really skilled up on things like tension and managing my yarn and all sorts of things. So that's pretty cool. It is indeed dark in the Netherlands. Can confirm. Yes. Can confirm as well. Ik ook. That's me too in Dutch. Anyway, so I had started another shawl, and this one is called Goldberry, which, I mean, how could you not do a shawl with that name, right? So this one, my tension was not tight. So this thing is going to be like huge, but check that out. Isn't she pretty? So I ran out of yarn. Well, I ran out of yarn twice because, again, I've been kind of very loose tension. So I'm like going through yarn like water. And yeah, it's crochet. It is crochet. A lot of double crochets and just all sorts of, and lots of chaining and stuff. So in the pattern, the way she writes it out, it's like it tells a story. Like, they start off in the Shire, and then they go through, see Tom Bombadil, and then they go, up to Rivendell, and so and then the mountains in the background. It was like, it's so good. It's not a worsted weight though. It's this is what I'm using. It's these bloom. So I got a third one, as you can tell, to finish it off. And it's, what are you? A number, I'd have to look on Ravelry. I actually just mark these things on Ravelry so I can keep track of them. Let me just pretend I'm fighting here. It's not. It's like it's like a number 5 crochet hook. So whatever that was. So that's like, I don't even think that's a DK, right? No, the weight of the yarn. It's like this kind of thickness. I don't know. That's like not helping, is it? But it's like it's part cotton, and then it goes and it turns into viscose. So it's got this really shiny part, and sometimes the shiny parts pool together. So it's like water. It's like, oh my God, I love that. Oh, you think it's the worsted if it's an H hook? Yeah. Maybe that is why it's so big. Yeah, it's a 5mm hook. It's an H. Yeah. All right, so maybe it is a worsted weight. So it's big. But that's what it called for, right? So I'm okay with that. I'm okay. It's gonna be nice, and I can just like wrap myself up in it. It's gonna be awesome. I know, right? I really do enjoy working with that. This itty bitty thing here with all the motifs and stuff, that was like, okay, it was supposed to be like a 3.5 size hook, but something wasn't right in my 10, and I like I said, I crochet loose, and so everything was too big. So I dropped down, and so funny, the hook I dropped down to, I thought was a 3, but I'm like, this doesn't feel like a 3. And so I finally got one of those things you can measure it. I got one of those cute little bobbers, you know, so you take your, see, you came for LOTRO, and you're gonna learn things. So you take your little hook and you're like, okay, where does it fit? And when you find it, you know, you're like, oh, okay, it's this size. That's a 5.5, or that's a 5. So this one's a 5, so it fit in the 5 spot. So I'm like checking out that other hook, and I'm like, where does it go? And it was all the way down to like a 2.5. I'm like, yeah, I knew you weren't a 3. So I ended up doing this one with like, it's really more like a 2.75. Like it just wasn't made right. So this was, yeah, done with like a 2 3/4 size millimeter hook. And man, that was crazy, because it was like little teeny things, but it was really good though. I mean, like I said, I feel like I learned a lot, and I had gotten so used to working with, okay, worsted weight apparently, and this big acrylic stuff that I was trying to go through, that I don't know, it was good for me. And then, so then I went from this stuff, which is fingering weight yarn, like it's really thin, and went to this chunky, super bulky, and it was just like with a 10mm hook. Oh my gosh, it was really quite funny. It was just like, you have to concentrate on keeping it loose because you're normally really tight tension. That is so wild. Yeah, my wrists, I was a cashier at one point in my life, and so my wrists got some carpal tunnel stuff going on. So I am always very gentle with grabbing. I don't grab things tightly, and I don't like winding it around my fingers much. I'll do like one like loop through maybe, and yeah. So my tension's really loose, and I'm okay with that in general though, because it's just that it's comfortable and enjoyable to me. So you know, I mean that's the whole part of it, right? It's like it's kind of like playing LOTRO, right? You play how you want, and you know, play the character style that you want, and the class type that you want, and you just play it how you want, because that's how it goes. You don't have to play a certain way. There is no right way to play LOTRO. You just have fun with it. Oh, we got some enslaved trolls. Aw. So if they weren't enslaved, what would they be doing? Just like chilling out in the mountains, eating rocks? Like I always wonder about the other side of things. Like, you know, is it their fault? That's true. Jacqueline Carey did a retelling of things she did Lord of the Rings, right? Yeah. It's yeah, basically a retelling of Lord of the Rings, but from the other side. So I always think about that sort of thing. So I'm glad that in Lord of the Rings, like we're just defeating their morale. Like I love it when we hit a troll and they go ooh, and then they kind of sit down, like we just bopped them on the nose really hard. So I appreciate that. I feel like we just kind of, you know, we defeated their morale and they went back home. I feel less bad that way. Right? Those nasty Uruks. They are kind of nasty. We definitely want to bop them on the nose and send them home. So, oh no! Elda will be right back. One of her kitties hit the power strip. You know, sometimes I step on the power strip by mistake and turn it off, but I've moved it so that I did it once at this house and not since. Oh, right, we have to wait. You know what? I'll set a trap down for her. Have a little gift. And then I can disappear myself. And do that. And do that. Well, yeah, I'm trying to work on my merciful shot. So keep an eye out for that. There we go. Boom. I've got merciful shot. It's a class deed. And to get like 150 critical shots with that. So it takes a little while. Maybe the trolls just need a hug, right? See, that's what I want to do. I want to just like be the troll hugging brigade. Maybe that'd be a good kin name or something. That'd be really funny. Be a good band name, the Troll Hugging Brigade. Okay, so I don't think we have a raffle going on right now. But we could have waffles. No raffles, but there are waffles. Kin name troll hugs. Yes, see? I think that'd be great. Free troll hugs. Tree huggers, not troll huggers. It's a different perspective, you know. Troll huggers, not tree huggers. That's another good one. That's another good name. Welcome back, Elilith. So we came up with a couple of good kid names or band names. We've got Troll Huggers, not Tree Huggers. We got the Troll Huggers Brigade. Free troll hugs. Molly running from Tiger hit the power strip and everything went down. We embrace the tree people. All right, I'm gonna grab another drink out of my D&Co W mug. Awesome website for LOTRO furniture items, housing items. Troll finger as a LOTRO band. Yeah, but I'm saying like, what if we want to be friends with the trolls? What if we want to support them and their desire to not be oppressed, you know? They just want to live their troll lives in their troll holes and hang out with their troll families and eat lunch out of their troll lunch boxes and, you know, live that life. And who are we? Who are we to go and tell them who they should or should not be? Right? Yeah, so it would be a change from free dwarf hugs. I must have moved when I hit that camouflage. Oh, while we're standing here, I should be doing those. Oh, we're in combat. You can't put down emotes during combat. The consumables. I got a pocket full of bugs. I need to set them out. The trolls were trying to eat Thorin. Okay, the ones that were trying to eat Thorin, maybe. But on the other hand, would they have been trying to eat him if they had had, like, you know, if people had said, like, hey, trolls, what do you want out of life? And they're like, I just want to live in a cave and, you know, maybe eat the occasional live animal. We'd have been like, well, let's negotiate this. Like, there might have been a way to make everybody, there might have been a win-win situation there. That's what I'm saying. How does a pig feel about a bacon sandwich? Well, I mean, if it's not them, they probably don't feel quite as strongly about it. All right, so we'll have another raffle here in just a moment. I am like so distracted today, so let me just remind you all that I am here every Thursday, the same time of day, basically. It's like 7 to 9 p.m. Netherlands time on Thursdays, so I think it's like 1 to 3 U.S. U.S. Eastern time. Oh, I'm going to talk to this quest giver. Hang on a second.
What do you need?
All right, he says, this was perhaps the greatest blow we have yet dealt to Angmar. It shows that they have become weakened, and it may soon be time for us to deal a final blow to them. Okay, so we have a new raffle for the lively slug pet. Oh, yeah. Hang on, I got to show you all my lively slug pet. Okay, he says, there's no more for us. Nothing else for us to do here. We're out of here. I mean, he didn't say that exactly. I've paraphrased. Oh, that's a current quest. Oh, finish now. Okay, yes, I would like to finish now. Now I have a mark of the Ramas Dalaran. Did I lose my pet? Oh, did I perish? Hang on a second. I got important things to do here. I gotta get back to my pets, and I gotta get my slug out. You know what? I think I should just stick it on my bar today, because I think we need that. That's just gonna be easier. I heard the Hobbit laugh. Hang on a second. Let's get that slug. Let's get that slug there. All right. So there is a raffle currently going for the slugly lively pet. The lively slug pet. That's what you're looking for. And we have a donation from Endurin. Nice. So you got some cheering going on from Affodil there. And you got a flip coming in from me. So I remember where I put it. There it is. All right, we're going to flip it up. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Ta-da! So thank you, Endurin, for that donation to Extra Life. Hoorah! Thank you. Yes, and as Elda mentions, make sure that if you donate that you send a message to Cord on the forums with the date and the time and the streamer of your donation, as well as the amount you donated, so you get entered into all the drawings and everything. Okay, so we just got a bauble, this. We got a Mark of Ramas Dalaran Victory, which we can turn in for what? Turn in for what? What? Talk to a different person? If I had other things, I could get stuff. But I don't know if I want, actually, is any of that jewelry better than what I have? I could get a vile silver coin, which if I had 2 of them, I could get a silver chest of merit, which is a reward that will improve your charity, wisdom, or compassion virtues. And that's a one-time use thing. I could eventually get a ring of intent, which I really love. Oh, these don't have critical. I really like jewelry that gives me critical rating. That makes me happy. So I'm not seeing anything there. That friendship wristband, that's very cute. +1 to empathy. They do predate the virtue. So if you've been away from the game for a while, you may not know this yet, but there is a new virtues thing. So if you go to your Gandalf there, it pulls up your trait tree panel. And I'm sorry, there's a lot of stuff on my window here, but so you've got, this is the top tab is where you can pick out which line you want to do, and I'm doing blue line right now. You can swap in your race traits on that second tab, and then the last one are your virtue traits. And so basically you pick one that you're earning in. So apparently right now I'm earning in wit. And as you earn virtue experience, it will go to that. Now all of the virtues that you have some points in, and you see I have points in all of them, will have a passive bonus. So like this justice that I have here, it says passive bonus +6 maximum morale. It's the thing down at the very bottom of that window. So even though I don't have it equipped in these top 5 up here, I do have the passive bonuses coming from those things. So, oh, hang on a second. Yes, back to dad jokes. The dad jokes never end. It's never-ending dad jokes here. All right, so the Nagel family, thank you so much for your donation to Extra Life. Awesome. So let's, we got some cheering going on from Affodil, and let's get you a Hobbit flip. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Okay, so we've got a raffle going on right now, and that was for the Lively Slug pet, so make sure you get in on that. Game day is today, and the stream is going on, yes, it started at noon, and we are going until midnight, U.S. midnight Eastern time. So there's information for you there. And then, give me 2 seconds here. So let's see. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to pull that up. Don't go in yet. Okay, I can not go in. That's easy. That's easy enough for me to do. Oh, yeah, we're checking to see if we can all go in or not. And wait, I thought, okay. I need to go in. I'm traveling to Carn apparently. Yes, thank you. There it is. Hang on a second. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So Winnie was on for 2 hours earlier, and I'm on for 2 hours right now. And then we have Red Baron will be on for 2 hours after that. Then Eldaleth is going to do 1 hour, which is amazing, given that she's already doing all of this other stuff all day. And then MVP will be on for an hour, followed by Cordovan for 2 hours, and then Druid's Fire for 2 hours, finishing us off. So, all right, let me pull this together. And we have a donation from Racina. So let me move that out the way. And two donations. Well, I think we're gonna do some double flipping. Oh yeah, there's one. And hang on, we'll switch outfits. Where's my good outfit? That's a good outfit. We'll put that on for just a moment, although it's not quite, suitable for Carn Dûm, but it's suitable for a flip. Oh yeah. All right, gotta get my traveling outfit back on. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Outfits are very important. Have I mentioned that? There are certain things that one must attend to in the game, and my outfit is apparently one of them. Oh, rebuffing, and then we're gonna go say hi to a troll. Oh, I guess I could eat up my foods. So one of the things that's really interesting about playing on Treebeard is that because we're playing on the deadly difficulty, things hit us harder. They have more, the word's family, sorry, but they do more thises and that's, and they have less thises and that's, right? So, things, it's harder for us to do this and easier for them to do that. Harder for us to hit them, easier for them to hit us. Mitigations, stuff like that. So, eating foods and doing battle scrolls and those various things that you can often just ignore in a lot of the game become a lot more important. And I think it's fantastic because it really makes you plan things out a little differently. Now, the four of us together, we run pretty well together. So we're able to, if somebody is like, has to step away for a minute or is streaming or hits something by mistake and draws, more combat than we intended. That never happens with two hunters. Then we're able to manage things pretty well. But it is also partly because we do have the battle scrolls and the fire oils and the light oils and the foods. Because what's that? And the hope tokens. Yeah, that's true. So I have, I always have a cooked food and a fortifying food and a trail food going. And then the cool thing is the cooked food also shares the same cooldown with Bjorning's honey cakes, but you can still do Bjorning honey cakes as well, and it stacks. So I do that also once the cooldown is done on the other one. Yeah, and somebody's saying you can solo a lot of Shadows of Angmar stuff with good gear, and that's another thing. We have been really attentive to our gear. Affadil did a great job of gilding up their tailor, and then doing the patterns each week, and then because things have a cooldown for your gilded stuff, so they prepared for us turning 50, and each week would make me the next thing that I was going to need when we turned 50. So that was really awesome. So when we turned level 50, she just handed me a whole set of gear. It was great. So this particular instinct gets soloed a lot. I bet you though people don't solo it as much on Treebeard, especially if they're playing on deadly difficulty. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It changes things a bit, and I love that. Oh, that's true. We're in an instance, so there's probably not a deadly difficulty in here. Okay, so that is one thing. Good point. Yeah, we're in an instance. Instances on the legendaries don't have the difficulty slider enacted. So we are doing just regular in here. which is fantastic because you may have noticed I'm a little distracted in there. Yeah, it feels like a mission. But that's good because, you know, like we get busy with things. Like sometimes I'm like, I gotta go get a cup of tea or, you know, whatever. So it's nice that we can buff each other or, you know, pick up the slack. Picking up the slack is good. Yeah. We have fun running in a group. I think that's one of the things about LOTRO that I enjoy is I enjoy the social aspects of it. I mean, I know you're shocked, right? Which is, I think, one of the reasons why I love doing the festivals so much. They're lighthearted, they're fun, they're social. You see the same people over and over again, which cracks me up. Like you'll be dropping, you know, various effects on each other as you work through your work through the deeds for all those consumables. But our kinship is we keep it pretty small, actually. Like there are some huge kinships, and that's not really my style, interestingly enough. I really like a small, tighter knit group where you kind of get to know the people a bit better. So even though, you know, probably any two of us or one of us could come in here and solo this, it's more fun, you know, when we do it all together. And then at the end we're like, hey, yeah, that was a good time, and you know, that sort of thing. So that's neat. Hey, Hobbit Meister was drawn from the drawing, from the giveaway. Oh, Orcs of Carnoom, hurrah! Excellent, okay. I heard a Hobbit giggle. We have, does that say hammy twig? Oh, Bimmy twigs. Let me get out of the combat area and I will do a little Hobbit flip for you. Yeah. Ta-da. Thank you so much for that donation. We are really coming up on that team goal, which is amazing. Oops. Hey, guess what? The hunter started combat. Oh, you're welcome. Well, thanks for doing the donation. That's what I said. I'm flipping for every donation that we get. I'm doing a little Hobbit flip on stream. So, yeah, you know, you give a little, I give a little. and everybody wins, especially the kids and the families of those who have kids who need to go to children's hospital. I mean, could you imagine, like, that's a stressful time already when your kid's sick. So having to worry about the finances on top of that, like, it's just, yeah. So I'm really grateful for the work that Children's Hospital does, or that they all do, and so I'm really grateful that this exists, this Extra Life game day exists, so that way we can help support that work. Because I have 2 kids, they're grown now, so you know, if they break a leg or something, then it's on them now. But I tell you what, my son did break his arm. He was a teenager, like he was last year. Anyway, he broke his arm. That's the first broken bone in any of our family in a while, and yeah. And he went to our local hospital, and they did a great job with him. And we did have insurance cover it and all that. Well, we had Medicaid, so I was very grateful that all of that was taken care of, because, you know, I was a single mom, and yeah, having to worry about the finances of that sort of thing, it can really stress you out, just not knowing. Yeah, as if the bone wasn't stressful enough, and taking days off of work, and like when he broke his bone, like, this is how it went. I'm at work, and I fill in. I was a fill-in office manager, so I floated around to different offices. And so I'm at one of the offices I was filling in at. And I get a phone call from my son's school. And that's not entirely unusual, because my kids were often leading to me receiving phone calls from the school. So that was not in itself surprising. But it was one of those where it's like, hi, don't want to freak you out, but just want to let you know your son broke his arm. The ambulance is on its way. Like, this is not going to not freak me out. So, yeah. So I got in touch with my boss, and I was like, my son broke his arm. I got to go to the school. I got to find out what's going on. Like, you know, I don't think I'm going to be back this afternoon. And then, no, I didn't go back for the rest of the week, actually, because he needed pain meds every like 4 hours. And so it was an interesting experience. And so, and stressful in its own way. And amusingly, that same week, we had been getting windows. We were doing the egress window in his room. And so he needed to not be in his room because his room was in the basement. And so he was already going to be displaced. So it was a crazy week. So I was really grateful not to have to worry about the finances of that. And so I appreciate other families who might be in that similar situation. And so I'm glad that we're able to help people who need to go to children's hospitals to not have to worry about the finances on that part. So there's my long and rambling story about why, one of the many reasons why I'm glad for you all donating, and, or if nothing else, being here with us and enjoying this together. And, you know, we can celebrate the donations, and as we climb ever closer to that goal. Oh, we're 2 minutes left on my stream. I don't think we're gonna pass the goal during my stream, but man, wouldn't that have been fun. That would have been a hoot. Speaking of, totally lost track of the time. Hey, Angry Watering Can. Welcome to the stream. I saw you, we were chatting the other day in, I think it might have been Cord stream. So I do remember you. I hope things are going well. I hope you're enjoying things. Okay, so it sounds like I should wrap up. Is Red Baron around? I haven't actually been paying attention to the chit chat there. But I will guess that Red Baron is probably going to be in on time. Let's see, is he in the chat? Red. Oh, you're here and ready. Awesome. All right, well, you know what? I think I will start wrapping up then. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Again, I've been Little Redhead, and I stream on Thursday nights from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I call my show Heart of a Hobbit because, you know, I do very hobbity things. I love festivals, and I love all the fun and social things that, you know, we can do here in Lord of the Rings Online. So please come and join me another time. We don't always have all these giveaways and stuff, but we do still have fun, and I'll do a flip for you anytime you want. You just ask. I will totally do a Hobbit flip for you. So I think I will wrap up. Thank you. Thanks for having me here, everybody. Good luck, and I guess that's about it. Okay, so yes. So wherever you go, whatever you do, I encourage you to stay connected to the Hobbit side of your heart. All right, thanks everybody. Bye now.